Hello everybody, my name is Alan from Sauber-Lab. In this video I'll say that I really returned to use Plex. The truth that I never stopped completely to use Plex, but this time I'm using for main source of a MIDI stream for me and what I use most of the times. And in this video I'm gonna explain why I decided to do it and what it's my system that manage all my media and how I use it. So if you like this idea and want to learn a little bit more about it, we're gonna show in this video. But first of all, don't forget to leave a like, consider to subscribe for the channel if you're not subscribed yet, and let's understand a little bit more about it. As I commented in the start of the video, I start to use Plex. And I'm gonna ask why I start to use Plex again. Okay, some time ago I used to have lots of different MIDI stream, and principally with Netflix this one make my life much easy because I have Netflix. I could watch absolute everything that I want, and I was able to use different providers or different companies that produce media, and everything was in Netflix. And after some times other providers start to exist and more providers start to exist. So if you come here my screen, you have around a few providers that it's the top ones that you can find, it's the best ones. But in the same time, if I come here, what I was surprised, it's all the MIDI streams in the world. And if you look, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney will be the top ones, but if you still going down, you have around 83 different stream providers. Of course, those last ones is not so many users, but it's still 101,000 users only subscribe for this MIDI stream. What it means? It means that for you to watch all the regionals and watch everything, you need to spend quite a lot of money. And principally with this system for Netflix, that if you wanted to watch or share your account with different people, in the case was my parents, you cannot do anymore because you are not anymore in the same household. If you don't live in the same address, this don't work the same way that was before, what make me a little bit frustrated, because in the past we used to have one account that we share between me, my brother, and my parents. We share the cost, and that's because I don't watch so often, my brother don't watch so often, my parents watch more often, but still we don't watch as much as we expect, and then was share the cost. Now you cannot do anymore it, and lots of the other providers start to migrate for the same way. Also you have different tiers. You want it to be a full quality, you need to pay more. If you want a low quality, you end up paying less, but sometimes you need to have add-ons, look like Amazon Prime or Netflix, the cheap options that you can choose. And based on this information, I started to be a little bit unhappy because I paid the money and I didn't get all the media or everything that I could have. This reason that I decided to use Plex again. As I told, I never properly stopped to use Plex because I always put my media there in the Plex for share with my parents, to share with other people's, and then if they wanted to see my full quality, let's say doing something, they could watch there, and everyone use it, and my brother do the same, my parents do the same, and work quite well. And then now I started to install all the applications before, and here if you guys come here it's my container. Here in my container you can see all the applications that I have in my server. Some of those was not installed until I decided to install again because this make more sense for me. So application that I install, I will not show how you can install because I already follow a video, at least explain how you can install Radar, but Radar will manage all my movies. If I go to Sonar, Sonar will manage all my TV shows. If I wanted to have a manage of my media, my audio, Radar will manage all my audio. And then you're gonna ask, okay Alan, how you know what's the latest movie that is released, or what you know the best TV shows that you can watch? Yes, it's simple. I will use Oversee, and Oversee connect with my Plex. They work really well because I can decide what TV show that I want, what movie that I want, and that I will make the request. And with this request, Radar and Sonar will be automatically manage it using Jacket for it, and that you have your media and you can access everything that you want. And if I come here in Plex, then Plex allowed you to watch this media, and the configuration is basically zero. You don't need to know anything. Only thing that you need to do is configure it and try to set up port forwarding if these don't get the full speed. Most of the time they will work. My router specifically, they will block everything, so I need to set up this port forwarding, but it's super easy and didn't take so long. Compare for others media stream on other system that sometimes you're gonna need to configure reverse proxy and other things. Also, with Plex, I can have the media that my brother, my father watch, and if they need to convert it, my server will work it. Will manage to do a transcription only for one media, for not 4K to let's say 1080p, but they will be able to do some configuration in order to be able to reproduce in the TV. Anyway, most of the TVs that we had, it's 4K, so if I have my media in 4K, they will be able to watch it in 4K without any transcription. They will be directly transmission. What you can do quite a lot with Plex, principally because my internet is quite fast. I have 1 gigabyte, and then because of this, I just work. And more I start to use Plex and less Netflix, less other applications. First of all, you cannot share, so the cost of this start to be higher. Before, if you get 10 pounds and divide for 3, will be less than you get 10 pounds and only you pay. My brother paid more 10 pounds, my father paid off all the 10 pounds as well, so now they win 30 pounds for the same family. Okay, it's the way that they want to go, but I don't want to go for the same route that they want to do. So this reason, Plex for me will be the best application. You're gonna ask, why Plex? Why you don't use Zambi? Why don't you use Jellyfin? Yes, I use Plex because in my opinion it's the best one, and in another video I'll explain why Plex, not Jellyfin, not Ambi, and other stream provider with Steam application that you want. Of course, all these applications run local in my server in different Docker containers, and that everything is managed and secure and work for my daily tasks. So in this video, we arrived at the end of the video. I hope that you guys like this video. If you like this video and think that was interesting, please don't forget to leave a like, consider subscribe for the channel if you're not subscribed, and see you next time. Bye.